Hi guys. I wanted to do a quick flip of two journals that I finished up I think yesterday or the day before, and I didn't have a chance to do that yet. I did the new pamphlet mini journals, and then sorry. And then I did two hardcover mini journal flip throughs yesterday, but I was so tired I just ran out of steam. So I wanted to do these before I list them on Etsy. So the first one is kind of cool. I don't know. I really like it. I really like the way this lady looks. She's awesome. She's kind of like, a rebel. I don't know. She kind of reminds me of myself. So, anyway, so it's about the same size as like a Reader's Digest, I guess, but it's a little bit narrower. It's actually like a math book, sort of. It's just like math tables published by this chemical rubber company. Anyway, it was neat. I got a whole bunch of really cool book paper out of it, and I've had this for a really long time. It's got the crackle paste finish. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'll try to stay in frame that way too. Anyway, so I basically just attached her onto a piece of heavy cardstock, and then used some book corners on there, and then some paper flowers that I've embellished and painted and that kind of thing with some corners. So it's a hitch post closure with a piece of ball chain, and then just some charms. One of my little art tiles that says truth on there, and then there's another one that says breathe, and that's a Tim Holtz thing, and some keys and stuff like that, some metal stuff. So and that's just on the closure chain. So I'll just flip through this pretty quick. And this is mostly so that anybody interested in looking at it on Etsy can come here and basically see the entire book. So, as well as to share with my YouTube family. So anyway, here's just a little pamphlet made with pattern tissue and some images out of the Garden Flowers in Color book. And then one of those Dover images I printed out. That map, oh my gosh, I just love that map. I've said it a million times. I love that map. And triple thick. A little wax paper bag with an old postcard and a piece of cardstock. I love these bags. Got some happy mail from a viewer / customer / friend the other day, and she sent me some of those bags. I just love them. There's kind of an oversized tag in this pocket. This was much larger. I cut it down because I really wanted to use it in here. And it just fits in there perfect. Score sheet, bridge score sheet, and another printed image. It's a card. And then on the other side, there's the, I use the top of the envelope at the bottom, and it makes like a tuck spot there. I kind of like doing that lately. There's just a piece of coffee dyed paper. I really like the color scheme in this book. It's very neutral, with just kind of like splashes of color, you know, like that green butterfly here and there. It's the gin rummy score sheet. And just a label off of some trim, some vintage trim. Just a flashcard and just a little piece of, you know, cardstock. There's a tag made out of the coloring book with some silk trim on it. Just one of the tags that I made using the pages from the Garden Flowers and Color book, and you know, set it behind some acetate and stitched around the edges. There's actually like a little key in there, and a little paper leaf that I painted. Another postcard and just some coffee dyed paper, cardstock, whatever, journaling card. Oops. So yeah, pretty neutral as far as the colors, and I'm really liking that lately. This is that Ladies Home Journal in Braille that I got. I just love it. This paper is really heavy. It's really cool. Lots of space for journaling. Lots and lots and lots of space. Playing card. Another flashcard and a paper tag. This is a postcard out of the flow book, one of the flow books, and another journaling card. A couple tags. There's a tag, a little printed card, just a very square-ish tag there. Basically the same thing on the other side. And the centers of my signatures, I like to kind of, you know, make them sort of match, you know, matchy-matchy. Just another piece of coloring book with some gesso on it, and I kind of sand that, you know, so it's real smooth. Just a little note card, coffee dyed book paper. It's another one of the postcards from the flow book. And some, oh, that happens to be, oh, I thought it was the same. It looks very similar. It's a piece of like a planner, like a, an old calendar that I cut up. Actually, like, kind of snapped it. Like, it was a little bit brittle, so I just kind of snapped it into, you know, some usable shapes. Usable sizes and shapes. A little card made with the image of a flower and stitched on. And this is just a little tuck here. There's a little mini file folder in there. And then, oh, there it is. Just this pocket on the back is like a double pocket. So I just put a couple of little cards in there. So, yep. So there's that one. And I say that a lot. So there's that one. But, you know, I don't care. Anyway, so this one I will have listed shortly, very soon. And I'm going to start updating my YouTube videos with journals, like updating the description, whether it's actually sold or not. So so then you guys will know. But so the second one is, oh, I forgot to tell you the dimensions on this. Not that it makes just like a huge difference, I don't think, to anybody, but it's actually 8 by 5, and the spine is about 1.5 inches. So, and this one measures 7.5 by 5, and the spine is about 1.5 inches again. The opening on this is about 3.5 inches, though. That one's probably about 3 at the opening. So I just kept it pretty simple. I actually showed these on my live stream yesterday or the day before. I can't remember what day it was. But I wanted to do like a complete flip through on these. So just so you know, that's why you're seeing them again. Anyway, I didn't really do much embellishment on this just because I love the cover on it. It's got this really pretty embossing, and I love the gold, you know, on the spine and that kind of thing. So I just thought it was really pretty just the way it was. Just added some corners, some, you know, metal corners. And if you're ever wondering about where to get these, I got them on Amazon, and, you know, restaurants buy these for their menus, especially like Mexican restaurants and Chinese restaurants. I notice you see them on their menus. But and I think I got like 100 of them for like $6 or something. And the like brass colored ones and stuff too. I need to get some more of them. So again, this one is relatively neutral in its, you know, color scheme also. That's just kind of where I'm at lately, you know, real neutral. Just enjoying the papers more than, you know, the like embellishment. I'm really just enjoying the textures of the papers and the different weights of the papers and stuff like that. So, and the imagery more than embellishment. You know, I mean, there's a fair amount of embellishment also, but, you know, like I said, I'm just really enjoying playing with the different papers. So, anyways, there's a piece of some kind of paper. It came out of something. I don't know where it came from, but I thought it was kind of neat. It was in a textbook or something, I think. And then here's just an advertisement that I printed off from the you know, teachers magazines that I picked up a couple weeks back. This is like a really heavy duty like map, like topographical map that I cut up, and it's just that color, like it was that color naturally, so it was just perfect. So this little tag says travel the world. A little divider and a piece of flyleaf paper from a Reader's Digest. Some music paper, scrap, some, you know, book paper. Oops, let me turn that around. Shipping tag. There's a tag made with a flower image and stitched on the machine. There's another little stamped tag. Fits in the little tuck spot there. And then a little flash card. Excuse me. Some of the paper is sprayed with alcohol ink. It's another tag made on the machine and some advertising. This paper that these are printed on is not coffee dyed. That's just the type of the color of paper that it is. It's sort of like mottled, I guess. You know, I don't know what you call it, but yeah. That says "Make me a promise." Just a little playing card. And I have a haul video that I want to show you. I want to share some stuff with you, and that came today in the mail. So I think I'm going to do that after I'm finished here. So just some advertising and a bridge score sheet in this tuck spot made out of a coffee dyed doily and some paper flowers. And kind of a similar thing on the other side with a, you know, a receipt and some advertising. Some of that map that I love. Oh, whoops. Okay, so there's a couple of tags in here. This is an envelope. Okay, this is open as a pocket, and then the flap of the envelope is folded up, so it makes like another pocket on the front. So it's basically the same thing on the other side with two different little playing cards in there. Playing card. Just a little, like a tuck here with some like tags, I guess. I'm not sure what you call them. I forget what you call them all the time. But banners. And then some coffee dyed paper tags in here. There's two of them. Just another little banner tuck there. And I like to make them double. I think they're cute that way. Just another envelope. A couple tags on the front in the like tuck spot, and then I inserted, this is one of those cards. I got these from Joann's. From those bins. I got coupons for Joann's. I need to go to Joann's here pretty soon. Some, you know, coffee dyed note paper, and then just another little piece of coffee dyed paper with an image sewn on the front. Am I losing the frame there? Sorry if I was out of frame there for a minute, you guys. So, you know, lots of writing space in this journal. So if you do wind up purchasing this book, I just want to let you know, like, I will replace this card with a card that's your astrological sign if you want to. This is the Pisces card. So if you do purchase this book, let me know what sign you are, and I will find the corresponding card for your sign. Here's a tally card. And I know that I've probably said all this before. It must be in the, I don't know. I feel like I've already made this video, but who knows? Can't remember. I looked, and I don't think I did, but who knows? I'll look again before I upload it. Anyways, some paper tags in the center of the signature here. And basically the same thing on the other side. And then on the back, there's an oversized paper tag and a little piece of coffee dyed craft paper with an image sewn on the front. You gotta get that in there just right. And then this little sticker on here is one of those stickers you get with canning jars for your jelly jars. So you can write what kind of jelly it is on there. Haven't made jelly for a long time. Some coffee dyed note paper and a piece of coffee dyed book paper. And some similar stuff on the back. There's a bridge tally or score sheet, just a die cut piece of coffee dyed paper, and a little piece of flyleaf paper from the Reader's Digest. This is the book plate section of that. Little playing card. Playing card and a little tag in the tuck spot there, and then just a coffee dyed tag in the coffee dyed envelope. 3 signatures in this book. I think this last signature is a little bit thinner than the other 2 though. Not as much in there. Oops, I'm missing something there. Let's see. I fit in there? Yeah. I'm going to put this tag in there. It's so hard to do this when you're on camera. Like, okay. Get in there. Wait, I see. I have to turn it. There. There. Really wasn't that hard. And some paper tags and a piece of note paper in each side. Just, you know, very similar. Postcard, an oversized tag in there. This is like the tuck spot on the front of the pocket, and a piece of note paper, coffee dyed note paper folded up. And then this is just a little tiny tuck right there. There's a little flash card in this pocket. And a little note card from a flow book in this one. Just a couple little, there's a Monopoly card and a little mini file folder in this little tuck spot here. And some folded note paper in that pocket. And we're at the back of the book. It's a larger piece of coffee dyed book paper. And of course, I have to include a page from the aircraft maintenance book. So, yeah. And then this is like a tuck spot there. So, all right. So there's the second one. And hopefully this isn't too redundant and you guys haven't seen these twice, but you know, I wanted to make sure I actually at least recorded the video in case I hadn't done a total flip through, because I think I did on the live stream, but I don't remember. Anyways, so there's those. And then I'm going to go ahead and stop this video because I want that to basically just be the flip throughs of those 2 books. And then I have one other book that I am going to do a flip through on, and I think I'm going to relist it on Etsy. It's a book that had been on there before, and I basically rebuilt it. So but I think I'm going to do it. And then also I want to show you guys some goodies that I got today from eBay. So if any of you guys follow me on Instagram, you might already see part of it. You've already seen part of it. So anyway, okay, I'm going to stop talking. All right, that's the flip through. Okay, love you. Bye.